Okay, my computer shut down on my Zoom. I hope you guys enjoyed the workshop, the Goddess Hathor workshop in Journey Space. So those of you that are tuning in, you probably want to connect on this side. It was shutting out, and I was communicating and talking about the Lyran councils. And my experiences, if you can call them experiences, are way more than experience. They're my family that I'm with all the time. So a lot of us have soul family and angelic human family, I guess. I'm going to call us angelics at this point. But my journey and my sacred journey since my awakening has been with galactic councils only. Star councils, galactic councils. I've had some interactions with some souls here on the planet. And just like I've had those interactions, I have my beautiful students, I have beautiful people that I work with. But since I woke up, I've had certain experiences, and majority of my multidimensional experiences here. And I wouldn't call it awakening. It was just, it was time for me to do my soul purpose as far as being a conscious leader, quantum conscious leader, that I have been in a higher universal structure with higher universal beings, hybrid races, all different types of beautiful us, and they're all us in the future. So I've had a lot of those come in. My Andromedan children are felines. They're blue beings, tall blue beings, and feline, different feline hybrid races too. So those are my Andromedan children. And they look like avatars. My higher self is an avatar and would look more like an avatar, a feline being that looks like an avatar from the movie. Very similar. Certain things are a little bit different about this particular Andromedan race. So I have them too, and then also the Lyrans, the lioness beings too as well. So I was communicating about that, and I've always had full communication for the last 8 years with galactic beings, star beings, all different types of councils, and then the god realms. So lots of gods, all gods around me. It's crystalline or crystalline, crystal star consciousness, higher universe, aurora system. So when you do tune into these beings, what you're going to say is that they're not entities, to be honest with you. They're in a higher universe. This is the God realm systems. Okay, so I believe to humans, they're entities or aliens or whatever it is that you guys resonate in your heart center for right now, until you realize that there is something bigger out there. So my experiences for the past 8 years, majority of my experiences is just with my galactic councils and star councils. I've had beautiful experiences. So I share pictures, I share everything. I've been taken to the Utopia New Earth systems in the future. I have done libraries and certain studies, if you want to say, anchoring in frequencies and the highest frequencies for the collective consciousness. I've had full embodiment with what they call their source system here. The source system, universal system, God system. I'm from a higher universe, so I have to multidimensionally, if you want to say, through the multiverses, I had to kind of adjust. I have to adjust just like we all have to adjust to the remembering process, and I had to adjust to this system. The new children that are coming in, or from, I'm going to say infant to probably about 10, 11 to 12 years old, maybe some of them 16. I do know what generations, that there's earlier generations than that, maybe about 18 years old right now. Some of us could be my age too. Certain generations are from higher harmonic universes, also higher universes, different type of multiverse systems. So they have to adjust, and the reason why a lot of us are going into conscious awareness, and then let's say higher states of consciousness as far as raising children, fifth dimensional consciousness, raising children, all new ways, education systems, okay, is because we are the ones that have to deprogram. We are the ones that have to shift in order to align with these new children. So you'll be adjusting, And I had a lot of adjustments to do during my awakening process. So it is regular for us, I'm going to say, to be able to have full communication with Lyran beings, Arcturians, Mantises, Eonic Councils, Christus Guardian races, Syrians. Because we are in a higher universal structure, a higher universe, a 12-dimensional blueprint, our experiences are going to be different than the third-dimensional consciousness frequency bandwidth, or even a fourth-dimensional consciousness frequency bandwidth. So we do try to explain that too. So it's a beautiful experience. So I was talking about the cat eyes. There's lots of feline Anuhazis that are on this planet too. So I wanted to go into it, and then the computer died, but it was going to die anyways. There's the feline races will look like they have slits in their eyes, right? So they'll have cat eyes. There's dragon races here too, different types of insect races, and you have to understand that those are our hybrid races, serpent races, and etc. So I would like everyone to unify and to recognize that we are all from star-born origins, galactic origins, angelic human origins. A lot of the angelic humans look like hybrids. The Lyran children are going to have cat eyes too. Multidimensional aspects of feline features. That to me is more of Anuhazi race system. So the Lyrans are really big beings, and they're about 40 feet tall, some of them about 30 feet, and they don't walk on all fours. They actually have more of more of, I guess you would say, a human body standing up. They actually stand up. They have arms and everything else. So I just wanted everyone to tune into that. The Hathors too. She's more blue frequency, pure crystal, Krystalline system. So it's a Krystalline body. It will have aurora frequencies, like aurora light tones, which would be like a pastel green color, and also an aqua blue. So an aqua tail color, kind of, that's what the Hathors look like. And when you tune into them, it's like different Syrian DNA systems too. The aquatic systems, a few Lyran systems. Different strands that were before mutations of Anunnaki systems too. And that was before the fall systems. So I just wanted to connect into that, and to hope to assist you when you guys raise in consciousness and you start to unlock your higher matrices. So you have your incarnate matrix, your soul body matrix, your oversoul systems, your avatar. There's a God realm that you will have full access to, as long as you are in the purest frequency of accessing it. Is a crystalline matrix, crystalline system. So when you access it, you'll realize everything is a crystalline hologram. That's how you would activate it through your super quantum computer system. You would see it actually through the crystalline holograms of your starship, which is your Merkaba system. It could be a Merkaba, I'm going to say starship or diamond system. You should be able to access it on a crystalline hologram screen. It would be like a crystalline screen that opens up. Everything is monitored through codes, light codes. If you want to call it light codes, you can call it light codes. It's like quantum physics, quantum mechanics, outer-worldly frequencies. Data and downloads is how you would be able to perceive it. Most likely would be in Blu-ray structures. Everything's navigated telepathy through the heart, telepathically through the heart, the solar plexus, and then also through your pineal gland. And that's actually how you would be able to, I'm going to say, fly your ship. You would fly it telepathically. And that is your starship. Some of us will have a huge ship. Some of us will have all different types of structures of starships too. Some of us might just have like a full body system. That would be more futuristic, if I'm going to say futuristic systems, full body system. And it is like an actual full body system. Some of us have been sitting in their higher self starships, most likely since 2012, 2010. 2010, you're just like sitting in your higher self starship. Your higher self is just kind of just activating key codes just to awaken you to galactic consciousnness. So that could be like a huge starship, kind of like what you see on sci-fi and TV. Some are circular, most of them are not. Yeah, most of them are not circular. They're more like kind of pointed or different types of geometrics, and then some of them are pyramid structures too, round and circular, kind of like planets. Yeah, not a lot of them are not flat discs. Yeah, you get to spend the whole day with me. So I wanted to tune into about different, when you start to see the different races, multidimensional experiences, when you have multidimensional experiences, you have to come from a place of non-judgment and no fear. Okay, so you'll see a lot of people that are multidimensional. They call it matrix children, and that's fine, I guess. Whatever it is, I guess how the humans are going to perceive it, right? So it's a multidimensional experience. I think, to be honest with you, it's like rainbow rays, rainbow frequencies. Some of the, I guess what they call the matrix children, to me is like their rainbow crystalline bodies. So I have my own perception. There is lizard races here and all different types of races here. So fourth dimension is definitely the duality system, I can tell you that. So I'd like everyone just to harmonize, and a lot of those children or use as in star seeds and galactic consciousness, when you awaken more, you're going to realize it's not awakening, it's remembering. I'm sorry, I got to move that out. When you start remembering, you're going to realize you're okay, okay? So I will tell you this. There's beautiful information out there on the internet. Just so they tell you not to Google all the time. Google stuff, yeah. Please use discernment and a place of non-judgment, because a lot of us here are all different types of races and hybrids in a rehabilitation and healing center. So there's a lot out there that is lots of duality, light and dark, and all of these little Huna stuff that really will shift you if your higher self says, oh, well, you're lizard origins, right? You start to go research, or you're a Draco starseed, or a lizard starseed, or a reptilian starseed, or a serpent starseed. You start researching everything, and you see like all this NA and negative, stuff about you and your origins. You want to clear and purify that first. Open up your heart center, most likely clear distortions. Whatever your higher self will show you, your avatar will show you how to clear the distortions. But just come from a place of non-judgment too. So when you actually start to see the different us in here, the humans come from, you can call it alien, and that's the human. Humans will call it alien, but they come from multidimensional reality, existence, DNA, and gene codes. Okay? They also come from multidimensional gods too. So eventually one day you'll remember that too as well. Angelic humans, we once were. This also was a rehab center for a lot of serpent races, Anunnaki systems, and then also reptilian systems too at one point. So we just want you to know that too. This is coming from a place of a heart space. I don't want you guys freaking out if you see like your family is like, you look around, you see like rainbow lizards, and you start like losing it. So, and thinking like you're like dark and horrible and whatever it is that everyone says in all their little belief systems of, reading whatever it is on the internet. I would like for you to go into your heart center and open up your heart center, okay? And to realize that you are a being of light. You're multidimensional, which means you have multidimensional origins. So you're not just going to be just a lizard starseed or a Draco starseed or a serpent starseed or an Orion starseed or a Lyran starseed or whatever it is, okay? So you're a multidimensional being. You can be from multiple universes. That's funny. All these different types of multiple universes and galaxies. I'm going to say that 3D consciousness human, 4D consciousness human. 5D consciousness human knows about this already. A 5th dimensional human is an angelic human, comes from a place of unity consciousness, wants to harmonize and to raise the vibrational frequencies. Anything that they see is distorted, they would purify it, cleanse it, and raise it to the highest vibrational frequency. So please remember this too. Would like you to remember this. When you're in the 4th dimension, you're going to see lots of duality all the time, because that's the dimension of where it's in. Okay? So I'd like for you to open your heart centers and just to remember who you are, for coming from a place of organic and organically. I do want to talk about this because I have a lot of people that come to me, and a lot of clients and a lot of Star Family and students that are sit in confusion. That's a part of their path, and I do know that, but I do want to make it clear is that you want to open your heart center and to remember and go in your heart and access through codes, datas, communication, and telepathic communication to your avatar. The avatar is multidimensional, okay? The avatar has a lot of use in other time cycles. Angelic humans, multiple angelic humans, okay? So eventually you'll wake up, you see all your multidimensionals, could be like thousands of multidimensionals standing around you that are angelic humans from other time cycles, galactic star origins, god, goddesses, all kinds of stuff. All right, so it is an ascension experiment, and it's an amazing experiment. I do want to talk about this too, as well. So I'm talking about it from a place of purity, especially for star seeds and indigos. Okay, go into your heart center and connect to your avatar self. At least learn telepathic abilities, bring in codes. You could do automatic writing, tapping into the super consciousness. You can tap into it organically. If I can, you can. And I will tell you this because I came from an education of no education. Okay? I had no education at all. And I'm okay with it now. I wasn't okay with it then because of all the belief systems that was put inside of me from my childhood. All right? So, I will tell you this. I can tap into the consciousness. I can tap into the super consciousness. I can bring in anything through pure consciousness. So I'd like for you guys to open up your heart centers and to remember that. Now I just speak angelic languages fluently. I speak star language and universal languages. And I barely speak earth language. So that's good. I realized a lot of it was so I wouldn't be programmed with the system here and programmed to the matrix. So I know my higher self is the one that told me that, which would be my avatar, was like, it's okay. Those are all belief systems. So I want you guys to learn how to tap into your super consciousness. You can bring in quantum physics. If you tap in and you expand into the creation of source and creator, and I will teach you guys this because I'll be doing more workshops to assist you. You want to have sketchbooks and pens ready. You want to have some paints, some canvases, some sound healing, whatever you need in order to work in my workshops. I have one on 4/4. I will teach you how to tap into the super consciousness and bring in quantum physics. We can do it organically. You don't have to study. All right? That is, to me, one of the biggest lies. But you can access anything organically. You can do it with inside of you through light and key codes. So I have plenty and lots and lots of writing for the past 5 years where I can just tap into everything organically. I can put my hands on any rock, any land, and I can get a whole data download of everything and all of its history. So I want to teach you guys this too. This is the way that it used to be when we would study the ancient libraries about Merkaba mechanics, all different types of ancient teachings. That's how we received through our heart center on our Merkaba system. We were able to bring in everything organically through sound tones, frequencies, orchestra colors. You should be able to receive everything at a light speed. All Akashic records and libraries. So I do want to teach you guys this too. Definitely move through belief systems. You don't have to keep moving through a lot of belief systems. But I just wanted to share this with you. Those of you that actually are doing geometry, and sending it in, thank you guys so much. I have somebody in Australia. It's absolutely beautiful art that he has brought me. He's really young. Thank you so much for being here. He's definitely a star seed. I want you guys just to open up to remember who you are. You guys could be speaking star language in multiple languages. I have to speak to you guys in earth language. Okay? You always want to communicate, no matter what higher selves come in, always communicate to the avatar. That would be your highest light. Just want you to know that. You always want to bring that one in, telepathic communication. Telepathic communication. Yes or no? Images. Communicating and talking. Eventually, you condition it enough with your avatar, it's at a light speed, light speed, light speed. You have to move through all your doubts, move through all your disconnections, everything that your ego is sitting and telling you all the time. You will have to move through it. Eventually, you would condition it enough to be at a light speed. Beliefs and all of whatever it is that other people tell you, you want to pay attention to that too. Because that's your avatar testing you. So you'll have lots of tests with your avatar on beliefs and all of your beliefs. And why do you believe this? Why do you believe what other people tell you? You can telepathically hear me. If you can telepathically hear me, why do you believe what other people believe in? Can they telepathically hear their higher selves? No, right? Okay. So remember this too. So you'll go through multiple tests and multiple tests with your higher self. Because your higher self wants you to trust, wants you to believe in them. And say, I really need you to believe in me right now. I really do need you to trust me right now. We really do need to do our work and our missions here. This is the most important. Okay, so if you have external projectors, and they're called external projectors that want to put whatever frequencies into your field to make you go into doubt about you, yourself, your higher selves, your higher versions of you, your avatar self, okay? That could be a test. Once you get through it, eventually you'll condition trust, again, with your higher self telepathically. So we want to condition telepathy and telepathic with your avatar. You can connect telepathically to source too. So we want to work on that too. Those of you that are drawing symbols and doing codes, if you guys have videos to share, we would love to hear them. So you can email me at awakeningwithakasha@gmail.com. And I would love for you guys to bring in, your translations. I activate a lot of people in quantum healing, quantum energetics, language of light, attunements. So eventually a lot of you guys are going to be speaking it. I would like for you guys to share and to share it. If you're drawing codes, bringing codes, wait till you guys access your Akashic records. Wait till you guys are drawing, opening up and drawing all kinds of geometric, sacred geometry, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, Merkaba mechanics. You guys are just bringing in all of this beautiful organic data from your super consciousness abilities. And it's your Merkaba system, so I'll tell you that. It's your star body, your super intelligence, super Merkaba system. So I'll just tell you what it is. So you can call it the super consciousness. It's a multiverse, that's fine. But it is actually has a lot to do with building your light body and your plasma body. You can access other universes and multiple universes at the same time. And that would be activating. First, we want to construct the Merkaba. That would be the first one. And then you would want to work on your diamond systems, plasma systems, and then hybrid systems, that's fine. Hydroplasmic systems too as well. Everything is what we call organic. I truly believe in accessing everything yourself, connecting to God consciousness and activating it within you organically. So please send in everything that you guys share. It was a beautiful journey space with you guys today. Those of you that feel like you're in that confusion, if you're in the confusion, you're shifting either from the 3D to the 4D. If you're still in all that confusion, especially about like races and all that stuff, it's okay. That means you're shifting. And you're shifting into the 5D and back and forth for a while probably. So I just want everyone to know that we're multidimensional beings here, multidimensional light beings here too. Okay? I believe every soul is light, and I do believe this. Every soul here on this planet is light. Okay? You wouldn't believe it right now, and that's okay. But when you have a full embodiment with source and God consciousness, you would say, oh, well, it would be light because they were created by the creator. Came through the creation portals, right? I believe that everyone is programmed when they come in here. So, coming in, you definitely were light. So please believe in that. They focus into you, Kushakata. We all are high frequencies, and the soul is light. I believe it has a lot to do with the programming and the collective consciousness of the 3D matrix here and the control systems here. When you have full embodiment with Source, Source will show you that every soul here is light and comes into that creation network, and that pure creation network is also, it's a program, it's collective consciousness. So telepathic, everyone on this planet is telepathic. So when you come in, you're in a community, a culture, and a city that has lots of distortions, aggression, anger, violent behavior that actually is going to go into your physical body, which goes into your conscious field. It's telepathy, belief systems, programming. So that's what you're purifying too. So I'd like for you guys just to remember that too as well. It's all telepathy consciousness. So a lot of us, a lot of you, a lot of everyone is just programmed here. The program coming in here from childhood, okay? So we came in here to expand the consciousness, activate the consciousness and light, to help purify the collective consciousness of the human species, planetary structures, and more some. All of us have our own roles and our missions here. And it's to activate light. So a lot of starseeds are placed in different parts around the planet. Lots of indigos are placed in different parts around the planet. You'll never really see us all in the same place. That would be impossible. We're too big. We're too big. All light workers and light workers, yeah, too big of a ship. Yeah. We're gonna need a lot of room to space out. Eventually you guys will connect to each other, and to be able to connect and then you raise in consciousness and activate with each other. Remember heart space and pure heart consciousness, sacred honor, sacred respect for each other, and sacred integrity. Standing from a place of pure love and just holding space. Sometimes you have to hold space for like 3 years or 4 years before you can have interaction with anyone. So you can deprogram. Because then you can reset your timeline. So sometimes it really is okay just to be with you. And to be with yourself maybe for about 4 or 5 years. And connection to your avatar, to source, developments of God consciousness, those type of teachings. Right? So hopefully you guys will be able to resonate. It's okay. I'm okay with being with my galactic family. And eventually we all align to our 5th dimensional experiences and our 7th dimensional experiences too. So I just want you guys to remember that, because I don't want starseeds freaking out when their higher self is showing them their DNA. That was something else I wanted to share today. And they're listening, I call it listening to the internet too much, or wherever it is they get their resources. The highest resources that you're going to get is from your higher self. Okay? The highest resources you're going to get is from your avatar. Most likely your avatar was like, just unify. Go into unity consciousness and just unify. Let's just move through these belief systems. So right now we're all shifting to unity consciousness. Everyone has their own timelines where they're going to be going to. Everyone has their own belief systems, and that's fine. You have your belief systems, I have my belief systems. My belief systems is unity, and then in the future they'll just shift and keep shifting. So that's the whole point. You just keep shifting paradigms, wipe templates, create a whole new universe. So in this universe, we're in unity. In this universe, we're in unity with all kinds of races. So it's okay. This is what we would have to do, and it is one of my highest contracts for rehabilitations with different galactic beings. So I'm gonna say galactic beings. I rarely say light beings at all. If you notice, you pay attention to that. That to me seems like that could still be duality to me. So we're working on a unification. When you move through into the higher universe, that's a unification system. So hopefully that will be able to help you on your journey. You have your contracts and your missions. So your belief systems, most likely, if you have galactic belief systems, your belief systems most likely is what your higher version of you is working on. Your galactic higher self is working on in that time and space. You will shift because it is evolution and it's ascension evolution. So ascension evolution is shifting your paradigms and your belief systems. So you could sit here for about 10 years, wrap up your contracts and your mission, and then you would move into your new missions and your new contracts. So remember that too. Full embodiment of the creator self. That's what we'll be teaching for the rest of the year. So thank you guys for tuning in. There was connecting to goddess Shekman. Thank you. Connecting to goddess Hathor is for the God self templates, creator self templates. Raise your vibrational frequencies. I would love everyone that was tuning into my workshop because I had to get on because my computer blew out. Pure water. Drink pure water for at least 72 hours because these are light upgrades. Key code upgrades. Integration process will probably be about a week, 7 days. High vibrational foods, light foods, high vibrational foods, raw foods, smoothie, juicing if you can. If you can fast for 24 hours, that would be beautiful. Epsom salt baths, Dead Sea salt baths. You can put crystals in a bath. Make a crystal bath. Shungite, I highly recommend for purification. Shungite, Lemurian seeds. Let me see. Hopefully it doesn't fly away. Lemurian seed quartz. Kind of grid the bath. Put some inside. I don't think you want to put azurite in the bath because it's kind of really weird. But you put it outside of the bath. Azurite crystals. These are beautiful crystals. So you can put these in the bath. This is blue celestite. Shungite pieces. Lemurian seeds, I highly recommend them. I tell you why, because they'll activate everything, your key codes, your records, and more some, all your Akashic records too. Deep purification process and activating light, connecting with those. And then you could put Dead Sea salt in, take a bath for like an hour, and try to do it every other day for the integration process. Those of you that do not, shower is fine. Crystals in the shower. I grid the showers, all showers that I'm in. I grid them with shungite and amethyst. Okay, so you can do steaming, purification of steaming. And you could sit and steam, probably not in the hot water, but you want to get out and steam your body. You could do saunas, workout, yoga, exercise, running to get your heart rate up. Anything that's going to get a high heart rate to open your heart chakra and open the vortexes in your heart chakra. Detoxing your body. Any type of detox, full body detox that you can do. Highly recommend. Metals and toxins. Detoxing metals in your body. Spirulina I use. I love spirulina. I have other ones too, but I really love the frequency of spirulina for detox. Those of you that are still clearing the old energies in the old system, I highly recommend parsley and cilantro. You can detox with parsley and cilantro, herbs, dandelion leaf. These are just ideas. Raw food. Gridding your bed with crystals, self-care, taking care of yourself, meditation, connecting to your avatar, listening to music, keeping your frequencies to the highest. Instant manifestation comes with a high frequency. Instant manifestation and to materialize into physical form comes with a high frequency. Raise your vibrational frequencies and you will be able to manifest faster. You'll be able to manifest your realities faster. You'll be able to instantly manifest pure energies, mind, body, soul, connected, mind to heart, connection. Higher heart chakra is your higher mind. Taking care of your temple body. High vibrational foods. I highly recommend raw diet. Like different types of raw food for a little while. And see how that feels. detoxing your body system. That's a full question to you. Raise your vibrational frequencies. Gaia will raise them. Go out, nature walks, go to the beach, go hiking. Sit outside all day like I do. I sit outside with the sun, photonic light, playing, connecting in nature, out here in the forest. Obviously, you guys can see I'm out here in a beautiful forest. Huge, beautiful forest with Smoky Mountains. So, this is what I recommend. We're sending the highest love to you guys. This is energetic and quantum releasing upgrades, light encoded upgrades, and healing. So we'll see you guys on Friday. Lots of love. Thank you guys. You can say where you're from on the chat, and we'll all connect together in a crystal grid light space. We're sending so much love to you. All of you guys that were tuning in on my Zoom link, all of my beautiful clients and students, it went out. So I love you guys. Have a good evening.